Today we're working on a question from the half-yearly exams for the year 12 on credit and borrowing topic. Now, most of the students, before they do the question, they need to analyze the question and underline the keywords. So let's have a look at this question first. Matthew bought a laptop priced at $2,800. He paid a 10% deposit and made monthly repayment of $95.20 for 3 years. So these are the very important keywords that we need to know before we go on with the question. Having said that the price of the laptop was $2,800 and he paid 10% deposit, so our first choice is to work out the 10% deposit of the $2,800. And this means 10% can be written as in the following way. Of means times 2,800. Working this out using their calculator because they are allowed, it gives you $280. This is the deposit. So this means whatever is left is called the balance. So we need to calculate the balance, which would be 2,800 taking away the deposit. So this is what the Matthew still have to pay out of the price of the laptop, which is in this case $2,520. The next part is calculating the monthly repayments that we have here. Monthly repayments of $95.20 over 3 years. So the first thing you need to do is convert the 3 years to months. So it will be 3 times 12. As we all know, there's a 12 month in a year, which gives you 36 months. So he actually made 36 payments of $95.20. So this has to be worked out. So the total repayments, as we said, will be $95.20 multiplied by 36. Again, using their calculators, will be $3,427.20. And we always need to round off to. So rounding off to 2 decimal places, so it's 20 cents. Our next step is to go back and continue reading the question where it says you're asked to find the flat interest rate, the flat rate. So to work out this problem in this case, we have to do a couple of steps. First, we need to find the interest paid by Matthew. So the interest paid can be calculated by subtracting whatever the total repayments were, taking away the actual balance, which was $2,520. And this will give us about $907.20. So this is how much was the interest. But the question is still asking you about the flat rate. So we need to find out using the formula of a flat interest rate, the simple interest formula, which is I equal PRN. Now, I is the interest, P is the principal, in this case is our balance, rate is the one that we need to find, and N is the number of years that he actually took the payment through. So I would be $907.20 equal to $2,520 times R, which is the actual variable that we need to find, times 3. Now this can be worked out through the knowledge of how to make R the subject from the topic that we've done earlier, equations. and I will show you how to do this in the next slide. So continuing from the previous slide, we can say R is actually equal to $907.20 divided by the number 3 times 2,520. This is like you actually work simple equation. If I said 3x equal to 2 and I asked you what's the value of x, x will be equal to 2 divided by 3. So we always divide by the number next to the pronumeral. That's why we're dividing here by 3 times 2,520. Using the calculator, this will give us 0.12, but the rate is always given in percentage form, so you times 12 by 100 and it's a 12% per annum. And this is the actual flat rate of interest that Matthew was charged.